Throughout this summer, I've had the pleasure of presenting seminars with the desire to bring about awareness of ADHD. I've had the assistance of experts who have given momentum to my passion, and today is no different. I'm humbled to have Dr. Lineca Jones with us today. She's a licensed school psychologist and counselor. She has a unique perspective of having ADHD and helping children with ADHD. Thank you for being with us today.
No problem.
Would like an applause. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Lao Tzu. Imagine a young child full of boundless energy and curiosity, struggling to focus in school despite his best efforts. He daydreams in class, forgets assignments. At home, his parents witness a whole of activity, constantly on the move, keeps talking all the time, yet struggling to follow through on chores or finish a simple game. This child is not intentionally disruptive or defiant. He's just suffering through attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD. Understanding oneself is a journey many embark on, often guided by moments of clarity and the wisdom of others. Yes?
Are you stopping me? How did you describe every how did you describe my life? That's really me.
Yep.
Like all of that, just that.
See that. Understanding oneself is a journey many of us embarked on. It is a journey marked by self-discovery, acceptance, and seeking guidance from those who could shed light on our challenges and strengths. In our seminar today, we will delve deeper into the depths of ADHD, its definitions, its varied forms, and how it impacts the lives of children and adolescents. We'll explore not just the clinical aspects, but also the human side, the stories that underscore the importance of empathy and support in our communities. Today's seminar will be broken down into 4 categories. Number 1, what is ADHD? What are the symptoms of ADHD? And then I'll hand the mic over to Dr. Jones, and she'll present how should students help themselves at school, and what advice would you give students about approaching teachers and school counselors. To start with, here are a few definitions of and forms of ADHD. Number 1, the predominantly inattentive presentation. Individuals struggle with sustaining attention, often appearing forgetful or easily distracted. Number 2, predominantly hyperactive impulsive presentation, characterized by restlessness, impulsivity, and a need for constant movement or activity. Combined presentation, a blend of inattentive and hyperactivity presentation, which affects them in unique challenges such as academic and social settings. Now for symptoms of ADHD. Inattentive symptoms, difficulty staying focused on tasks or activities, often forgetting things that are necessary for those tasks and activities, and avoidance of tasks that help their that have sustained mental effort. Hyperactive symptoms, excessive talking or inability to stay still, restlessness, always on the move or fidgeting, and then difficulty engaging in quiet activities without feeling compelled to move. Finally, we have impulsive symptoms, acting without considering the consequences, interrupting others frequently, and difficulty waiting for their turn in conversations or games.
So some of my information will be for you parents too. And then some of the stuff that I have, Kirtan did a wonderful job of already talking about them, so I'll kind of breeze through that. Something that holds you back, it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong. Your brain just is a little bit different, and there's nothing wrong with that because we all are really different. Just as far as the impact on daily life, ADHD, it can affect you academically, it can affect your social relationships. Who's a school psychologist, and I actually do counseling in the school. So I will come and get a student, and I'll take you with me, and we'll practice. So that's a big part of it, is practicing doing these things. So like, let's say you and I would come and get you, we play some games, and then we talk about like what was going on in your class. Like you would tell me, oh,
insight, Dr. Jones.
Mhm.
Appreciate you giving us your insight and sparing your valuable time for all of us. I'm sure we could all take the advice you gave us and incorporate it into our own lives to help us in school. In closing, let us reflect on the words of Maya Angelou. Do the best you can until you know better, and when you know better, do better. Then, understanding ADHD is not just about recognizing symptoms. It's about fostering compassion, advocating for support, and guiding those who may feel lost in their minds. Just as a ship navigates through the stormy sea with a steady hand at the helm, we could cope with our ADHD with empathy and understanding. Each of you has the power to become a beacon of hope in your community. Light the way for those of us that face these challenges. Together, let us forge a path forward, a path illuminated by knowledge, compassion, and unwavering support. Let us build bridges of understanding and acceptance in our communities so every person, regardless of their neurological differences, has the opportunity to flourish. Thank you for joining us on this journey of enlightenment and exploration. May we continue to strive for a world where everyone can embrace their unique strengths and find their place in the sun. Thank you.
Thank you guys. You guys are a great audience. This was a wonderful, wonderful experience. I would say Kirtan is amazing. Like what he is doing is amazing for a person his age. It's amazing. This experience was really great. I feel like the conversation went really well. I feel like we probably need to have one for the parents, is what it seems like. But I feel like it went really well. We had some great questions, great feedback. Kirtan has been amazing. He has made sure to be in contact with me. He's been very professional. I mean, he's like a little man. It's amazing. He's going to do amazing things, and I'm happy to keep collaborating with him and doing this. This was amazing, and I hope to do more.
Chris Ramalingam, I've got 2 daughters, 13 and 7. My wife, Kumula, she was with me in here as well. We heard about ADHD, the seminar, and we want to see how it is. So Kirtan was awesome, very composed. He started very nice, introduced Dr. Jones, and then Dr. Jones started talking about ADHD overall, gave a perspective. It's all that we wanted to gain today, at least to get a good perspective on how this is, so that we can contemplate ourselves in meeting Mr. Patel, Kirtan's mom, and then people who came to attend the seminar. All super helpful. I'm super charged right now to go and get some additional information on so that at least my family as such is better. The relationship is better. The kids are better. With much clarification that I got from here. So thank you very much for the time.
My name is Breely, and I went to the seminar for ADHD. There was a lot of children here. There was a lot of questions and a lot of answers. I learned a lot of stuff, and it was really helpful. There was parents asking questions, kids asking questions, and there was even back and forth talking, and it was all peaceful, and it was interesting, and I learned a lot of stuff. I think that it's really important that people are informed about ADHD, especially since still not a lot of people even know what it is or how it works. I think it's really impressive that he's spending his summer teaching other people about ADHD.
Hello, my name is Resident, and I came here to the ADHD cemetery to what ADHD fully means to me. Dr. Jones really told us a lot of the meanings of it, so I understand more about myself since I have it. I came to ADHD Seminars for Success. I really liked how he was really passionate, and while other people were playing, he was advocating for people with ADHD, and I really liked it because it helped, and it was really engaging.